This is a crazy story that I want to share with you. On one of our Reselling Freedom coaching calls yesterday, one of my friends and students, Cindy, shared a story with me that I couldn't believe, and it pertains to selling books on Amazon. She was actually doing a deal off of Facebook Marketplace, which, by the way, if you're looking for books or DVDs or you're trying to source items and you don't want to compete with everybody at the thrift store, which I'm in the parking lot of the thrift store right now, going on Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, even Craigslist at times, even though it's kind of dying out, there's a ton of deals locally. So this is the craziest thing that I've ever heard. So I've sourced a ton of books off of Facebook Marketplace locally. There's a lot of great deals. And one of the tips that I always, give my students and folks on YouTube and everything is, before you go to do a deal, like if it's a big lot of books, you should always talk to the person who's selling the books and just ask them straight up, like, hey, has somebody already scanned these books? And be honest, say, I am a reseller. We do sell books on Amazon. We also bring books back into the community because maybe you donate to your local library, so on and so forth. And always ask before you go, because if you go to a place, you could be going after someone's already scanned it, or it could be a reseller. So it's good to obviously communicate and feel out the deal before you go and waste your time. But anyways, big shout out to Cindy. She's putting in the work, and she went out to a deal. I don't know if it was an estate sale or if it was just a person, but this is the craziest thing that I've ever heard. So she went to do this deal, and there was a bunch of books, hundreds of books, and she was getting ready to obviously look through the books and obviously scan them to find which ones were good and which ones are bad. We use Amazon Seller App and Scout IQ, sometimes Scoutly, to scan books. And you will not believe what this person said, because Cindy asked the person, well, how much are the books? And she said, I believe she said it's $1 per book, or it's $2 to scan each book. And when Cindy told this to me on our Reselling Freedom coaching call, I said to myself, well, what do you mean $2 per book if you scan the book? No, for every book that you scan, it's $2, regardless if you buy the book or not. Are you kidding me? Are people freaking out of their mind? So you're telling me you're going to be that son of a gun how do you have the balls to tell somebody, if you scan the books, I'm going to charge you $2 per book that is scanned? Are you a maniac? Are you a lunatic? Are you doing drugs? Are you serious? You really have the freaking nerve to charge somebody $2 per scanned book. First and foremost, do some research. Most books aren't worth money, okay? You could have a honey hole from heaven. Still, if you get a 20 to 25% accept rate, you're like living with the gods, right? You're living a glorious day of scanning. So you're telling me if I scan 5 books, that's $10. And if I don't buy any, I still have to pay you $10. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me scan? That's 1 book scan. That's 2 books scan. All right, you've scanned 100 books and you haven't bought anything. That's going to be $200. I will slap seriously, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. And Cindy, I believe she told the class, for anyone who's on the call, you would have heard that, she just left. She didn't do the deal, obviously. And thank God you didn't. Do not give that person a penny. What a scam. What a freaking scam. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's, Kevin David's, family member or something. I don't know. But seriously, that is absolutely crazy. Are you serious? $2 to scan a book? Oh, God, I couldn't believe it. I would love to know what your thoughts are. Imagine that. And I would like to know, what would you do? What would you do if you showed up to do a deal and they said $1 per book, which is fair, or $2 per book that you scan? Doesn't matter if you buy the book or not. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there and it was so funny. I was thinking to myself, what would I do in that situation? And I tell a lot of people all the time, it's like, you see me on YouTube and I'm a really nice guy, and obviously I put my best foot forward and I try to stay positive, but I could be a complete piece of you-know-what if someone does me dirty. And if I was in that situation, I don't know if I'd be able to control myself. Are you serious? $2 to scan a book. Ultimate scam. That's crazy. So anyways, I just want to share that story. I've been in business for almost a decade now, and sometimes I think I've seen it all. I've seen the prices go from 99 cents for a t-shirt. I'm in the parking lot of Savers, from 99 cents up to $15. I've seen books go up from sometimes they were at 49 cents to 99 cents to now up to 3, 4, 5. I remember when I was in Austin, Texas a couple of years ago, all the textbooks were up to 10 to 15 bucks. Are you crazy? I've seen a lot of changes, a lot more competition. But with that being said, there are a lot more opportunities. Items are selling online like hotcakes. There's a lot more customers. You just have to be creative and find different ways to source, all the different ways that I talk about on my YouTube channel. So yeah, again, as much as I feel like I've seen it all, I'm always shocked by some of these stories and some of these things I say. So again, let me know down below what you would do in that situation. How would you respond? And with that being said, much love. Smash that like button and I'll talk to you soon. If you want to get started reselling, selling on Amazon, I got a bunch of free goodies and different things down below in the description for you. So let's make it happen. Much love.